God has a plan for each one of us, and this plan includes bringing the right person into our lives when the time is right. It implies there is a purpose and perfect timing for everything, including the formation of relationships. From a human perspective, waiting for the right person can be a daunting task. We may grow impatient and question why it is taking so long, or why previous relationships did not work out. However, from a spiritual standpoint, we can find solace in the understanding that there is greater wisdom at play. God's timing is not constrained by our desires or expectations. It operates on a higher plane that encompasses our personal growth, life lessons, and the intricate tapestries of interconnected lives. In the grand scheme of things, we are but small fragments of a vast universe. Our limited perception often prevents us from comprehending the intricate workings of divine timing. We may perceive delays or setbacks in our lives as failures or signs of abandonment, but in reality, they may be necessary steps in preparing us for the right person who will enter our lives when we truly are ready. It is essential to recognize that God's timing does not necessarily mean that we sit by idly, waiting for someone to knock at our door. Rather, it calls for an active participation in our personal growth and development. This entails cultivating qualities such as patience, self-love, and deepening relationships with God or the divine. It involves working on ourselves, healing past wounds, and becoming the best versions of ourselves. As we embark on this journey of self-improvement and spiritual growth, we create an environment that is conducive to attracting the right person. We become magnets for love, radiating positive energy and authenticity. We learn to discern between superficial connections and those that hold the potential for a lifelong partnership. In doing so, we align ourselves with the divine plan and open up ourselves to the possibility of meeting the right person at the right time. It is worth noting that God's timing may not always align with our timelines or expectations. We may have envisioned finding love at a specific age or stage in life, but life often unfolds in unexpected ways. God's plan may involve challenges, detours, and even periods of solitude that allow us to develop resilience, wisdom, and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Moreover, it is crucial to acknowledge that the concept of the right person does not imply a flawless individual who meets all of our criteria and expectations. Rather, the right person is someone with whom we can grow and evolve with, someone who complements our strengths and supports us in our weaknesses. This person may challenge us, inspire us, and bring out the best in us. God's timing ensures that we meet this person when we are ready to embark on a shared journey of growth and love. In retrospect, we often find that in difficult moments and apparent delays in our love and our journey through life, one of the most profound desires of the human heart is to find a compatible partner, someone who will walk beside us, share our joys and sorrows, and build a future together. However, the process of finding the right person can be filled with uncertainties, disappointments, and doubts. It is during these moments that the idea of divine intervention and God's timing often comes to mind. Many religious and spiritual traditions teach us that there is a higher power at work, guiding our lives and orchestrating events according to a grand plan. For believers, the concept of God bringing the right person at the right time is a source of comfort and hope. It reminds us that we are not alone in our search for love and companionship. There is a purpose behind every twist and turn in our romantic journey. First and foremost, God's timing is a testament of His infinite wisdom and understanding of our individual needs and desires. As mere mortals, our perspective is often limited, and we may struggle to comprehend the bigger picture of our lives. We may feel impatient or anxious, wondering why we haven't yet found our special someone. However, God, being all-knowing, sees the entirety of our existence, including the perfect timing for love to enter our lives. Moreover, God's timing allows for personal growth and preparation. Often, We need time to develop into the best versions of ourselves before we can fully appreciate and embrace a healthy, fulfilling relationship. During periods of waiting, we have the opportunity to focus on self-improvement, cultivate our passions, heal from past wounds, and strengthen our faith. These experiences shape us into individuals who are more ready to give and receive love in a meaningful and mature way. Additionally, God's timing is intricately woven into the tapestry of our interconnected lives. The right person for us is not only someone who matches our values, interests, and goals, but also someone whose life path intersects with ours in a meaningful way. Countless factors need to align for two people to come together harmoniously. Circumstances, geographic location, emotional readiness, and shared experiences, to name a few. God, in His infinite wisdom, orchestrates these elements to create perfect synchronicity of meeting the right person at the right time. Furthermore, God's timing protects us from heartache and unnecessary pain. We may encounter situations where we feel strongly drawn to someone who, in hindsight, would not have been the best long-term partner for us. It is in these moments that we can look back and appreciate God's intervention, saving us from a relationship that would have caused more harm than good. Trusting in God's timing means having faith, and He has our best interests at heart, and that He will shield us from potential heartbreak and bringing the right person into our lives in the most opportune moment. Lastly, God's timing teaches us patience and perseverance. Waiting for the right person can be challenging, and we may be tempted to settle for less or rush into relationships out of fear or desperation. However, by trusting God's perfect timing, we learn to cultivate patience and develop a deeper reliance on His guidance. We understand that His plan is far greater than anything we envision, and our role is to surrender control, be patient, and continue to live our lives with purpose and faith. In conclusion, the idea that God will bring the right person at the right time is a source of hope, comfort, and reassurance for those seeking love and companionship. God's timing encompasses His infinite wisdom, our personal growth and preparation, the interplay of our interconnected lives, protection from unnecessary pain, and the development of patience and perseverance. You can't marry anyone that you feel like because you think you have emotions for them. It is so true that there is nothing like the perfect one for you in terms of that. There is one person that you are destined to marry, and if the person is not alive, or if you miss the person, you can't marry anyone again. That is wrong, but there is such a thing called an appointed person. God can bring you the right person that will be able to understand you well and also who will be equipped to contain every new level of success and prosperity. You know it is not everyone that is equipped to contain every new level of success and prosperity that God brings you. Some persons, when they start with their spouse, are happy and excited about managing with them in the little. But when God lifts their spouse or promotes them, all of a sudden, they get offended about their success and get insecure in the fear that their spouse is rich and prosperous. They will be forgotten and rejected. That is because they are not equipped for the kind of success and prosperity that God has blessed their spouse with. The Word of God says that the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and also, he that finds a wife has found a good thing and has obtained favor with the Lord. It takes God's divine orchestration for you to meet the right person that will be fully fitted and suited for you. This is why you must trust God for your marriage so that you will be delivered from the wrong relationship, because there is a lot of deception going on in the world, and if you just live your life by natural senses and judge things based on natural perception, you will make a lot of mistakes. That is why you must put your faith and rely on the God that judges the intentions of the heart of the person. When you rely on God, you will meet the right person at the right time.